Today on BRStv, we're going to build and show you how to use Julian's thing. Hi, I'm Ryan, your host of BRStv, where each week we cover a new topic related to reefing. This week we're going to assemble Julian's thing and show you a few ways to use it. Upon opening the package and reviewing the contents, you're going to immediately notice this kit is more or less a collection of random parts, and they don't go together perfectly, but do yourself a favor and hold off your judgment, because even though this thing's a bit clunky, it has some pretty valuable uses. Assembly goes like this. Attach one end of the black tube to the syringe and the other end to the clear conversion fitting. Now use a clear piece of tubing to connect the adapter to the gray pipe. If you have any trouble sliding it on, try putting the connector in some hot tap water for a minute and soften it up first. On the other end of the gray tube, slide the similar piece of tubing with the red plug in it and slide the nozzle over that and it's assembled. Note that the red stopper actually has a small hole in it, which is a backflow preventer, which prevents foods from getting sucked into the gray tube. Depending on what you use Julian's thing for, it may or may not be useful for some applications and you might want to remove it. Now that it's assembled, what is it for? Most obvious applications for feeding rehydrated dry coral foods like reef chili or diluted liquid foods. Just insert the tip into your food solution, draw the syringe back, and let the tip fill up. Now you can feed your corals all over your tank accurately, easily, and without getting your hands wet. If you have a deep tank or want to hit hard to reach areas, there's a second gray tube included which can make it longer. In addition, you can target feed larger frozen foods. Start by cutting a bit of the tip off so the mouth is a bit wider and you can suck up larger foods like mysis. Now thaw the desired food in a small amount of water. Using a small volume of water will make it easier to fill the syringe with food rather than just empty water. Once it's thawed, draw the syringe back to fill it and then feed as you desire. You can see here it even works with a jumbo-sized mysis shrimp if you cut a big enough opening. We're feeding a dwarf golden moray here, which typically is a pain to get food to because they're fairly blind. Lastly, you can also fill the end with aptasia-killing products like Aptasia X, which makes it much easier to deal with large volumes of aptasia in hard-to-reach spots, and again, you don't have to get your hands wet. Lastly, if you pick one of these up, make sure to grab a pack of replacement tips so you can use Julian's thing for a variety of purposes. If you have any questions about this thing or advice for other reefers on this thing, check out the comments area down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button because we release new reefing videos every week. See you next week with another episode of BRStv.